driver to find his pace. Looking at their data on their pit box, I'm only seeing about 60% throttle on the straightaway, Jeff. Is that the best strategy to save these tires?
Yeah, Trevor, I think that's all you can do. You just cannot carry so much speed into the corner that you're just driving the load into the tire and ripping the rubber off the tire. So you just have to resist going to that throttle. Just do not carry speed on corner entry.
These two guys in the 54 and 77 are the youngest drivers in the field, and quite often have had the finger pointed at them for, you know, a little bit too much youthful exuberance and too much eagerness. But look at the discipline and patience they're employing up front.
Doing a nice job. The 48, I think, was trying to come to pit road, and he got cars to his left. We'll see if he's there. See how low he is right here? I think he's going to try to come to pit road. Yeah, you can see right here the 88 just is trying to get around him, gets to his left. Bowman doesn't want him there.
He almost gets hit by the 7 on the outside. See his hands out the window? He was trying to tell him he wanted to come down pit road. He almost got hit by the 7. Kill.
Here's Alex Bowman. He said tight firing off. It's making it really hard to get around cars. Four fresh. All right, right side tire only for Alex Bowman. You also saw the one of Ross Chastain on the pit lane. He said really tight. Thinks he might in fact have a right rear blister. We'll check on that set of tires in a second, Marty.
Denny Hamlin leaving his pit stall. He told Chris Gale, I'll tell you when the tires start to go away. He told him 2 laps ago, need to come to pit road. Was able to get here. Now 48 to go in stage 2. So right around the number that Chris Gale wanted from Hamlin, Trevor.
Joey Logano hitting pit road for 4 tires here. Really been struggling with the balance of this car. Wanted to move up to the top to get some grip and try to find a way by some people early in the run, but wasn't able to do so. Not happy with his 22. Austin Dillon hit pit road as well. He took those 2 wave rounds earlier, but this is going to put him back to 3 laps down. Not what the 3 team needs either, Dave.
Chase Briscoe hit pit road because, as you know, Trevor Bayne, when you feel a vibration and that tire is not going to last any longer, you've got to come to pit road. Chase got new tires.
Saw a lot of fires underneath the hood on the right fronts that were removed. I would assume that's rubber that's wrapped around the headers. That normally goes out as long as it doesn't get into the rocker panel. That's what happened to the 21 car, Marty.
Bubba Wallace has done a fantastic job, Steve, of managing tires. In fact, at one point, his spotter Nick Payne said, are you taking care of me? He said, I got you, buddy. We're doing a really good job here. So Bubba Wallace has been in the top 5 for much of this race, pitting for 4 fresh tires, 44 to go in stage 2.
Well, 62 laps run under green by Ty Gibbs, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric. So tire conservation is possible while leading the race. So there you have it. Controlling the race and running the longest on tires. That's a great combination. Trevor?
Tyler Reddick hitting pit road from 8th place. They made a lot of progress on this car. He's been depending on the tire wear to adjust on this car. Pretty happy with the balance, but he just wants the crew chief, Billy Scott, to tell him which way they need to go to conserve those right sides.
Obviously, cautions are a contributing factor, but for Ty Gibbs to be out there for now 78 laps in comparison to Blaney's 64-lap run, have a look at what happened to the Toyota driver.
Yeah. Busher got on the outside of him. And then Busher got up into all those marbles and lost control and made contact with the wall.
Ty Gibbs coming to pit road now. Great onboard to show you just how difficult it is. Now remember, under green, only 1 straightaway. So Ty pitting on the back stretch. He'll only run his pit road, Dave.
And Steve Tyler, out on his crew chief, told me this morning that one of the reasons why he's so good here is because it's an all-out racetrack. That suits his style. Well, tonight, he's had to be less than all-out. He's had to race the pace that the tires will take. So far, he's doing a great job, Trevor.
77 to Carson Hosevar. They said he did a great job there. He said the tires still felt good, but you can see the cords on that right rear as he came in. Dave.
On pit lane now is Ryan Blaney. His crew chief Jonathan Hassler told me this morning we don't have to do anything astronomical. So far, that's been the case here. The space move may be, though, to do the best with your Goodyear tires, Kim.
Chris Without finishing up his stop for fresh Goodyear tire team. Came on the radio and told his crew chief Adam Stevens, I'm starting to lose my pace. The tires are starting to go, so Adam, calm it down. Marty?
Hendrick, who told Brian Wilson, what are we waiting for? We need to come to pit road. But you can see these Penske cars going much longer. And look at that right rear that came came off the 2-car all the way down to the fabric, but they have shown they can manage these tires. Cinder doing a fantastic.
And the red one and orange one, streaking to the top here.
That's the Southern 500 winner ahead of him in Chase Briscoe.
And what you have to do if you're Ty Gibbs, you cannot give the ball